Like little micro spiders that start as puffballs in the body, and when they erupt they release an AI, which is a type of spider that can show up and present itself as things like Lyme's disease, Epstein-Barr, shingles, lupus, and the list goes on and on. Psoriasis, brain fog, tiredness, and the big one is like your phlegm. So it could be like your runny nose, your lung congestion, mucousy cough, and that's what we're seeing a lot of right now because it's a sign of biofilm.
Like I'm not entirely sure, but like 20,000 people at the moment, that have this. Surely they are not being delusional. Like, I don't think that this is a mental illness.
My story today about a monster that is around. It is almost everywhere. In the earth, in the water, in the air, in the rocks, in the trees, in the teeth, in the guts, and in the forest and in the nose. It pierces us with its nasty tentacles and sows everywhere its spore. From her suffer and slowly die trees, plants, animals, people. She is that monster, parasite. It's not just microbes, micro-robots. It is the queen of mildew, cobwebs, and mucus itself. This is Mycelium. All mushrooms are just the tip of the iceberg of a large web networks of this organism. Mushrooms are only a visible part. Growths of Mycelium. This is the tip of the iceberg. The mushrooms that climb to the surface are needed in order to spread the spores that are located under the dome mushroom skirt, which is called a hat. Here's the mildew, all the same. The same hats, turning into a bag with spores. Just like lycoperdon have. And all of them, mushrooms, they have one intellect, one center. Queen of mushrooms, the queen fungus. Here are the observations and conclusions of one professor who studied mobile mildew for about 70 years. He discovered that it is nothing more than a bag of amoebas in the mucosa. They demonstrate the form of intellect. When they are separated, they begin to merge, forming the center of growth. Clusters. Something is moving them. Something that collects the distant pieces in a unit. and gives them direction, something from which they accumulate and form the body of the mildew fungus, stem and head, with spores.
A web-like substance falling from the skies across the area. That sticky and fluffy substance we were telling you about has been seen in Monterey, Santa Cruz, and San Benito counties this morning. It's like spider silk, but that has not been confirmed to be the source.
If you stepped outside today, you may have noticed this sticky web-like substance falling from the sky in the Central Coast. Viewers from all across our area have been sharing these photos and videos of it with us.
This sounds like something straight out of a horror movie. Spiders falling from the sky across California's Central Coast.
Disturbing story here. Hundreds of birds are dead after slamming into McCormick Place. It happened overnight. The Tribune reporting nearly 1,000 birds died after colliding with that building.
An unusual situation at McCormick Place today. Nearly 1,000 birds found dead.
This is not a science project.
Mycelium has mobile, multi-purpose or highly specialized drones, micro-robots, which are one of her metamorphic forms. Trees could live hundreds of years. They are immortal. They are not dying of aging. They are being killed by Mycelium. Garden trees are being killed by Mycelium. They hardly reach the age of 20 years. What you see on the leaves is called black cancer. Caries is also a Mycelium. Dandruff is a Mycelium. Coryza, snot, polyps in the nose, also Mycelium. To protect the ears from the fungus, the body secretes sulfur. People even said that if you do not clean your ears, mushrooms will grow in it, so it means that there were cases. Bloating of the stomach is a mildew in the guts. It is also Mycelium. Mycelium of the intestine constantly forces to eat a lot, inflicting the mind to get the raw materials. She evokes the desire, a hallucination of the images of those products that she wants the carrier to eat, causes hallucination with active salivation. And punishes for disobedience, for conscious refusal, abstinence. Basically, these are products containing animal protein, fatty and delicious, stuffed with hormones and steroids. sweet, milk-containing products, chocolate, cake, ice cream, bakes and the like, foods on eggs, animal protein. But there are anti-mildew micro-robots, presumably created in ancientry by highly developed ancestry of the human race. It is a bacteria eaters, or bacteriophages, viruses, destroyers of bacteria. Their goal is to fight the Mycelium and its bacteria. With this cosmic parasite, if you still did not understand, the world is captured by the cosmic mildew.